When people ask me what I did over the summer, I know that one of the first things I'm going to talk about is iMath U, especially since I got to go on Water Wednesday. So imagine a summer program that's designed to help teachers become more creative in how they use technology and to bring in students to try out these lessons on, to be their guinea pigs, so to speak, and to select students who specifically are a little bit math phobic or perhaps not as secure in their math ability. Imagine having a group of students who range from 2nd grade to 5th grade. You have teachers from 6 different schools, and you have incredible mentors in Chris Horn and Angie Waltrip. And these teachers and these children just made math fun and exciting and thought-provoking. So on Water Wednesday, I got to watch the students go outside with this incredible water shooting tool, and they had to figure out how they could get the most water into a bucket at the end. And each teammate had to take a turn. By the time they were coming around to the second turn, these kids were picking up strategy. Did I hold it too high? Did I need to lower it? Did I need to step back? Once they were finished, then they had the challenge of figuring out, well, how do you figure out how much water is actually in the bucket? So lots of great conversations about measuring. How do you get measures that are consistent? What's a way to do it? Fabulous, fabulous thinking and conversation. Their iPads had to be in the water-free zone, so hula hoops were off on the side and their iPads were there. But teams who weren't participating were videoing what the other kids were doing so that they could reflect and discuss later. Or they could include clips in their blog at the end of the day about what had happened at camp. It was so much fun. Then I got inside and the question was raised, should we have water in the media center? I'm all for water in the media center. So there we had students trying to figure out which little squeeze toy would hold the most water, make their predictions, then do some graphing. Only they weren't graphing using bars and numbers, they were graphing using photographs and collecting and analyzing data in that way. I talked to a 2nd grade girl who was so excited about this and explaining to me what she was learning and discovering and how she was going to collect all of it. I later found out that this was one of the students who had been the most afraid of mathematics when she had started, are you ready for this? 2 days before. Then there was the group that came over to the station, and they had just watched a video on the super water fight. And in this water battle, people from all over had come and were squirting each other with water guns. So these students had to look at a variety of tools on the table and figure out what criteria would be most important to them if they were going to be in an epic water battle, and which of these tools would they choose and why. So we heard about being able to direct your shot directly at the target. We heard about power, we heard about force. I saw students thinking they were going to go one way, and then as they experimented with the tool, realizing that might not serve them as well as they had thought in this epic water battle. Once again, they're capturing things on their laptops, using their analysis to write what they're thinking and why they're selecting. It was just a wonderful way to see math in action. And whenever I see something like that going on, I always ask the question, why can't school be like this all the time for these kids? Great growth opportunity for teachers and students, and for the administrators like myself who were there visiting and getting all excited because I do love iMath U.